So I know everybody here is AFK. I know this gate is safe. One more scan. Let's go through this gate now. They actually did have Dictor bubbles up. So I had to AFK that for a while. That's why these cloaking devices are a godsend. Like, literally, this game would be unplayable solo without cloaking devices. Thank God. I don't know why people complain about them. I'm just gonna go drop on the CSS as soon as I can. I know this guy's a bot rat as well. He is combat capable though. So we want to use his shock to our advantage. Let's see. Let's see what he's in. Pretty new account. I know all their active fleets went home. They're not going to want to turn around. It's also part of the psychological warfare. Okay, let's go jump through this. He has an Ishtar with Chinese characters, even more likely to be a bot. Okay. I have no idea who that is. Let me see something. Okay. He has no support around him. So we're going to put this belt on. Okay, we want to see when he comes within 1 AU. Let's put out our drones. Just want to give my ship a little tilt towards that. At least I'm facing the right direction. So sometimes you just start right away. So in this case, I know the enemy fleet with Dictors and everything, they went home. And it's very unlikely they're going to turn around to come back for me. They must have been, I would assume if they're active fleet, like still roaming around or defending to other calls, they're at least 10 jumps away when I started this. So they don't get here in time even if they want to. And this guy can call for help. So far as I know, this is not part of initiative or anything. Could be wrong though. Okay, he's fully docked. Let's put on our overload. Sebo on with scan script, and just keep hitting that thing, the D scan. Let's see what he comes in. So Red October is here for me. I know that. I might pull off this gate. I'm probably going to pull off of it if I don't see anything on D-scan in the next 10 seconds. I'm out of here because it's probably a Hugin. We'll see if he leaves local. We'll give it like 10 more seconds. I'm going to count down. I want to get off of this. 10. Actually, no. I think he'd be here by now, wouldn't he? We'd see him coming in, wouldn't we? I'm talking on my actual overview. I'm not even really looking at these scan. I'm looking at my overview. I'm going to back up so I can see the blip of a ship warping in on me. That acceleration gate is the only thing I have going for me. Okay. Ishtar. He's 1 AU. I'm out. They're both coming. And it wasn't not like I had like 30 seconds left and I could just chill. We're gonna try again though. Is there something near me? No, there's no orbital body near me. Now notice he wasn't brave enough to come in, okay? That tells me he probably won't come in the second time, but I gotta wait for this guy Red October to get out of here. I'm positively sure that guy was coming for me. Oh, we'll do? We'll go over to this easy money system. Just wait this out for like 2 or 3 minutes. The Ishtar left. We definitely want to cash in on this though. I feel like this guy's here for blood. See this? Let's see his thing. Red October. Okay, Red October. Oh, hold on. Red October X. Let's see what he flies. Kills 0. He's lost a Thrasher. 2 Thrashers. Definitely a Care Bear then. Alright, so Kaji. Let's see what this guy is. Zhao, whatever. Zhao. Zhao Kaji 3. So he can kill. Okay, that's what we wanted to know. Those look like fleet fights. Does he have any solo kills? Killed an Astero. A Wolf. He's killed a Stabber, probably on his ESS. See what he killed the Stabber in. See if it tells me. In his Ishtar. So he will attack. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to cut this as close as we can. Okay? If he actually comes in, I'll take off. Remember, it's not really about the money, but you never know. So we're going to try a little psychological warfare. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's the second player here. Wait for that one to leave local. So the idea is I wanted to think that maybe I have a friend this time, but he seems like he's a type that will just go for it. Now let's look up his Ishtar fit that he lost. Does he fit in ADCU? Right, he only has drones. Okay, not like he has guns, okay? In fact, that might be. Doesn't have any Sebos though. Don't have much time, so these people better get out of local. Okay. Doesn't have anything that can hold me either. He could have been a smart guy and refit his ship. I guess we'll see. So this is one of those, if I don't get it, just get out, because the timer's too low. So I would never be able to restart, because it's down to 40-something seconds. I'm going to try and hit that button. Right at that, like, right on the money. So he thinks he can just AFK. Okay. See, he actually has to come in or I ain't doing anything. It is an Ishtar, it could hurt me. He has to jump in. Okay. Alright, I'm going to go head over to the system, pause the video while I fly. Okay, this is one of my favorite systems, 70 million ISK steel. It was 4 Gilas. Okay, we're going to look them up. I'm going to pause the video while I do it. AFK cloak this for at least 15 minutes before I do anything, okay? I'm going to look up all their histories, see what they're capable of, okay? Alright, so let's talk about what I know here, okay? There's 3 characters from the initiative, okay? And there was 4 Gilas. A character that's been around for this long, which is not very long, cannot possibly be in a 4-man bot. See all those mobile tracker units? A 4-man botting fleet unless he injected skills for that Gila. Okay? Now, that doesn't mean I'm afraid of him. It means that I absolutely know that this is a bot. Okay? The only thing I do notice is that he's from the Bastion, which is different from the other 3. Okay? So let's just look him up and let's see what's going on here. These people have very strange names, I must say. Warang. Apparently it's a common name. Can you imagine that? Warang Jur. Okay, let's take a look. Yeah, I knew this was the main guy because he's the one with the oldest history. Okay. Now, this is the type of guy that talks to me first right away because he's annoyed and wants to see if he wants to know if I'm stupid enough to talk in this situation. Okay. In this case, you don't talk back. That scares them more than anything. All right, so let's take a look at this guy. So, does he have any solo kills? Okay, that's interesting. He's killed a vagabond. Oh, those are losses. Does he have any solo kills? Catalysts don't count. It's the easiest ship to kill in the game. Okay. Losses. He lost a sack, probably ratting. Yep, ratting. You know when you see this. Okay, I wonder what he lost it to, actually. I didn't think a Phantasm could do that. I think he would at least got out of there. Okay, so he flies a lot of assault frigates. So all his combat skills are in ships that he currently either can't enter the ESS with or doesn't have one around. Let's go look up this guy, Rakad Malmaparvi. So without even having to look yet, he's lost so many tractor units, I guarantee you he's going to have a lot of ratting ships lost, okay? Oh, just one. It's a very good bot, I'll tell you that. Okay, let's take a look at... Has he killed anything? No, that's a pure bot, okay. S Daddle APH. S Daddle APH. Hoo hoo. SDADLE. APH. I'm just going to assume it's the same person. Losses. Okay. Solo. Okay, he's never really killed anything. Alright. I don't even know if that's him, to be honest with you. Ritto Stinky Stinky. Okay, he's never killed anything solo. Looks like he killed a... How kind of him. Killing a Nubro, most likely. Probably baited a cam. So we know what he's like. He probably baited a new person with a can or something. Alright, he has no solo kills. He has no combat experience. He won't fight. Alright, so I guess the question is, what's this guy from Bastion doing here? Okay, so he left me with two people that won't do shit. Alright, I'm going to pause the video. I'm going to swoop down here. I'm going to make one attempt at 15-0. Back off. And then try again if they form a response. There's a new player here. Let's just see. Zoo PP. Zoo PP. Just get an idea what he's about. Okay. Alright, so he definitely has combat experience. Well, he's lost a lot of... He's killed a lot of capsules. Looks like he's been in a mutant flea fight. Ganked a Nag. Okay. Got a Loki. Solo. Killed a Jackdaw. An Ishtar and a Vexer. It's killed some self bombers, which is usually not that easy. I think this guy's a fighter, so let's hope he leaves. Let's see what he's lost. Ishtar. Oh, he probably only has Ishtars out here. This is why you look at losses. See, anything that's not an Ishtar, he doesn't lose anywhere around here. But in Fountain, he only loses Ishtar, so that's what he's here for. He's lost quite a few of them, too. So he's going to probably leave. He left. He left. I said it because I can tell he's on a bot from his kill board. So it's like, yeah, I'm going to go somewhere else. Alright, I'm going to do a quick cloak and then decloak, just so I can reset my cloak defense. You never know what people will do to try and get you out, especially with 70 million. They might consider it worth a shot to decloak me. Let's make sure I'm not seen. So I want to cloak again as soon as possible and then AFK. Alright, I'm going to pause. Alright, let's go make our heist. The mobile tractor units are gone, so we cause some economic damage. They don't even have anything out to see what I'm in, so that's a good start. Also means I can start my D-scan at max range. And these two aren't going to fight. So again, if they come near the ESS, they're actually going to have to come down. Like they're going to have to come down. Okay. A shuttle and a Tera. Okay, so that was useful intel. I don't think they saw me on D-scan. Doubt they were checking at that moment. Let's get a warp out. It's over here. Let's line up there. It's about 30 degrees up. I'm going to clip the edge of this ring. Right here. That will be my warp out. I'm going to start now. Drones out. Now notice I didn't have time to say this in the previous encounter. I put my drones on the Vexor first, knowing that his drones would auto attack the first thing that hit him. So he wasted a lot of Vexor Ishtar DPS on my on all my drones. By the time he figured it out, I think he was trying to target me, but he couldn't because of the dam, so he was probably really confused on top of it. So since he couldn't target me, his drones automatically engaged the my drones first. I don't know if you saw in the video, but you can see I recalled them just for a moment and then sent them back at him, just to buy a little extra time. Okay, let's see how close this shuttle comes. Okay, so that's a scouting shuttle. For sure. Alright, so I'm going to put on my heat now. Let's hope he stays in that shuttle. Now this guy won't do anything either, according to my investigation. Doesn't mean we get lazy here. If I see something, alright, he docked his shuttle, so he could be coming in something. Okay. Okay, their infrastructure is only 11 AU out. So if we don't see anything on D-Scam, we have to be very paranoid and get ready for a Hugin. Okay, he logged. There's only one guy left in the system now. They're just going to let me take 77.2 mil. Works for me. So if you actually want to make some money out of this, I don't really care. You just go home after you hit like 200 mil. But I usually just go forever. As you can see, I'm not easy to catch. Like, the only way I die is while traveling into a totally blind gate camp with no scouts on the other side with bubbles up. Like, that's the only way I ever die in this thing. Actually, I've never died in this thing. So, because I even get out of this. So what I'll do is I'll MWD and cloak, right? Crash the gate while I do it. Then once I don't have an MWD, so even when they hit me with their scrams, okay, it doesn't turn off the AB, and the inertia from the can't stop the web either. The webs don't do that much. So usually by the time they break my cloak, if they do, I'm already very close to the gate, and then I'm overheating. This AB on the second pulse. So I usually do make it. Now, that being said, once I get through, if a dictator bubbles the other side, the good pilots usually already red box me. So then I'll just burn slightly sideways to the nearest way out of the bubble, and then cloak again. And then I'll just drift, and they've never caught me. Alright, this is free money. See, this is beautiful. Beautiful. Free money. And really, if you guys want to put an end to all the botting and all these super alliances doing all this crazy stuff, getting away with it, start doing what I'm doing, because I hate being in the whole defense fleets and standing fleets. Like, all I'm ever doing is running around defending other people who are botting. So I'd rather go attack the enemy that is botting. This is the best way to do it. The name of my ship is Cad Bane, by the way. But this guy isn't going to do anything. You never know. Haha, Cad Bane. Alright. You never know. Sometimes I've seen people swoop in at the last moment. But I ain't gonna be that guy based on his history. Alright, he's not coming. So usually people who come in at the last minute, they usually come in at 1 minute for some reason instead of the very last second. Because if I was really going to try and get somebody, I wouldn't even care about the money. I would actually try and come when it says like 3 seconds, so the guy is actually relaxed, putting his drones back in and stuff. Turning off his overheat. Maybe that's because I know too much about how to do this, right? Alright, there's 77.2 mil for free. Since I don't have any response, I'm going straight to the easiest money system. Okay, I'm going to pause this, and if there's something there, I'm going to unpause right away. Alright, so when you see no response fleets, okay, you know that you pretty much have free reign over like a constellation, pretty much. So I just looted the most heavily trafficked system, technically in this region, by the way. So we're gonna go check this out. I've gotten 145 mil out of the system before. Let's go see what's going on now. Like, I've actually never done this system before. I'm surprised I got away with that. But this system usually, the next system I'm going into, usually has a lot. What? They probably rolling 8 p.m. today. Let's go to this, let's go check this out. That's retarded. What the hell? Come on. Go check this whole ring. Wow. But we'll come back for this in a second. Let's go KTC, and then we'll waypoint back here. And then we'll check. Three pilots, 3, 1. We don't want to go that far. Alright, let's just go check these out. Wonder why somebody would rat 12.7 on log. Alright. Imagine how easy it would be to do the reserve banks around here. You could probably come with like 19 friends and like just like Brutixes, like blaster Brutixes, and make billions. I think I'm gonna do that. I should do a video series on that. Like nobody's gonna. I can already tell. Like nobody would form for these reserve banks. They're like, yeah. Ooh. Not sure if I like this. Check D scan before I go. All right, go. Let's get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here fast. No money, 3 pilots. Usually means they're combat capable. What is going on today? Get me out. So why does this have so many people in it? What is going on? Okay, it's all retrievers. I don't care though. There's a golem here. This is a nice system to come back to. Let's go to the next system. Get out of here fast. Holy crap. Ooh, there's a stiletto out. That might have been a mistake. Could have been a big mistake. Hopefully that stiletto isn't going to the gate. Alright, I have to bug off. With the stiletto out, that's an active killer. When you see interceptors or dictors, man, you got the chance to get out, get to a celestial, cloak up, and wait out the storm. I already know these people are AFK lords. I'm just going fast, as quick as I can out of here. Now, if anything comes through this gate behind me, I know it's that interceptor, okay? So we want to try and lose, and we want to make sure he can't tell where I went as fast as possible. Okay. Alright, we're going to go do a 12 mil heist. Hello there. Yo, I just robbed this guy. This is a guy that's gave me 70 mil. A buzzard. Okay, he's out. He's out for blood. He's out for blood. Combat scanner prop's gonna cloak up. He's the one that trash talked me in local and then left me with to get 70 mil. That was amazing. Oh boy. Wait. If there was even 1 million in there, I would still rob this one just because he trash talked me on local. If there was 500,000, I would rob this one. We want him to get his scanner probes out though. Maybe he'll leave. Because I'm pretty sure this guy has a hit squad ready. I can just feel it. Yeah, look, he's actually checking for me as if I care. All right, so again, this is psychological warfare. He pretty sure he saw what I was in. He's saying he doesn't remember. They're so mad. You didn't see me. What's the name? You didn't see me? Oh, I'm trolling. Alright, I'm gonna pause this. See how that guy left immediately? And I said a Loki, like, this guy's like, alright, I'm out of here. Oh my god, this guy's so bad. Alright. Oh, yeah. Alright, this won't be very eventful, so I'm going to pause during this heist because there's nobody here. I wish this guy left me with like another 40 mil. So you can see here, earlier in chat, that Redo Stinky Stinky was an APM 6. This is the one I took the 72 mil from. 74. That he was here again, pretending he didn't know me. Alright, let's go start. So when there's nobody in the system, you just start as soon as you can. You have nothing to lose by starting immediately. I'm going to pause during this. Alright, so what I usually do at around 200 mil, okay, is I start plotting my exit to low sec, where I go cash in what I have. So this was relatively slow today. It took me a few hours to get up to 200 mil, maybe 5. Usually you can get up to 200 mil in about 3 hours. I guess the ratters all saw me coming, and I guess they have a way of looting their own banks. There were a lot of empty banks today. I'm just gonna go here. I don't really see any traffic along this route, and I usually rob everything I can that's easy on a return trip to low sec. Just check local, nobody's here. Okay. So I noticed there was like 1,000 pilots in this system. So there could be a form up here from Goon Swarm. So we just got to be careful leaving here. And that's about it. I'm going to probably go check out this constellation one more time before I leave. And then I'm going to route straight to high sec, low sec. "39 jumps is the norm for bank heists." I'm going to pause this and I'll open up the video again when something happens. So right now I'm actually being actively hunted. Okay. There's a rapier, a hyena, an Arazu, a Deimos, and a something else. It was a pirate something hull. I don't know what it was. I forgot. Now that rapier might have been for this jump freighter, but he did try to jump through the gate, and we played a gate game a little bit. Eventually, the rats got him off. So I basically just held my cloak, real cloak, for as long as I could when I beat him to the gate, and then the rats made him go. I'm going to pause it again. I got to wait this out. They're going to bring Dictors soon. Alright, once this gate is clear, which it is, I'm just going to leave. I did see a heretic fly through as well, so I think they think I'm probably leaving through one of these other gates. Probably PNQY. Pinky's a populated system, so we're going this way. Alright, back to pausing the video. Well, let's see what's through here. Maybe you guys can see me escape something. Doubt it though. Okay. Okay. I want to warp to the nearest moon so I have eyes on this gate. Okay. Now these are all probably mining bots. So I'm just going to cloak up anyway. I'm going to pause. Observe the system. I looked up the profiles on this person. This person will definitely fucking throw down. Let's get out of here. Alright, so since there's 17 mil here, and neither of these players are on D-scan, I warp to like the closest celestial, so I stay off D-scan. Okay, now I'm just going to cloak. Obviously they're ratting. The payout just started and they're at 17.4. So we want them to dock up first before I go near the ESS. Because I don't want them to see what I'm in. Okay. I'm going to give it till 13. And I'm going to go straight for it. Alright, so what I'm going to do is take advantage of Fraternity being here. Okay. So as soon as Fraternity leaves, I'm going to go hop on that ESS. Now, it's actually the same person as the system before me. It's a multi-botter. Okay. I can tell by the portrait. Now this is the main character. This one's probably in a super. That's how you get the 17.4 mil in the main bank in the first 10 seconds of payout timers, okay? Wonder why Frat is hanging around so long. A fleet commander. Probably is. Did they just see that? And they're in a Loki. He'll be leaving soon, I imagine. I think I'm going to let them hit that. That's interesting. Fraternity and the Initiative are ratting in the same system. Now I'm gonna go to the bathroom and then take a jab at this system. Alright, let's go jump on this. Either this person is totally not gonna respond or they totally are right away. Hopefully those Lokis gave them a scare. Okay. Now, this person is definitely a capable combat pilot. I don't even have to look up the kill board. But they are multi-boxing. We're going to put this to 5 AU. So this is the kind of person that's either going to come right away, or wait for the last moment, or do absolutely nothing. And they might be wary of the Tengus, those Lokis. So if they didn't bother to look up the alliance and corporation of those two Lokis from fraternity, they might think that they're with me. Okay. That's what I would think. If I didn't look, just saw D-scan Lokis. Now, this person definitely has the skills for a Hugin, and if they're serious about their ratting here, which it looks like they are, they'll have one. How much peso I got left? Halfway through it. See if they're in the... Okay, there's a Tengu. Now again, this is one of those situations where you're actually going to have to come through the gate. I'm not just going to jump off if they come near it. We play chicken to the very end here. Unless there's two ships and I'm out. I can't damp two ships. Tengu should be relatively resistant to that as well. And the Ishtar's drones can do a number on me. Now remember, I arrived before the Lokis, and the Lokis left, and almost as soon as they left, I went for it. Waited like a minute to like pretend I'm in their fleet, and we were waiting. I'm doing psychological games, basically. I'm pretending to be really bad at baiting people, while not being absolutely terrible. Okay, now this is their combat pilot. That's their combat pilot. So I think we're going to see, okay? Nothing on D-scan, so we know it's a Hugin. Bagelhorn, you ever out of here. I'm overheating on the Bagelhorn as well. Turn off overload here. Okay. I'm going to get a couple of systems out of there. Now I'm out of my drones right now. I had to leave behind that set. I wasn't you don't screw around with ships like Bagelhorns, man. Be out of your mind. Okay, so I'm going to do is go post up at a moon. We're going to deploy this mobile depot. Put our new drones back in. Now, before I just picked up my depot, I got my new drones back in. Okay. Notice I added a little bookmark. It's called like delete me or something, just in case I had to warp off. Okay. You don't want to lose your depot. And my cargo, I also have a hull and armor repair, just in case I take some serious damage during an escape. It's actually made my runs last longer. This was actually one of the, maybe because it's Monday. Like yesterday, I came back about 800 mil. I think it was 3 trips in 8 hours. 300, 300, 200, and then I came home. Today has been absolutely terrible, at least for money. But like I said, I don't really do this for money, so I don't really care. I do it for the tears. But if you do this on weekends, I imagine, or Friday nights, you'll actually make some good ISK doing this. Alright, nothing here. Alright, I'll put this back on when I find something. I'll just talk about how much the game has changed in the last 2 years. So I really only came on for the wards in the last couple of years, as you can see. But I think these filaments have caused there to be a lack of gate camps. I don't really know if that was good for the gameplay. And you know, I'm not a risk-adverse person. It's not like I sit in a Nyx ratting all day. So I don't think the filaments were good for the pirates, the low sec, and the pirates that venture a little bit into null as well, that camp some of the pipes. I didn't like when jump freighters were introduced many years ago, by the way. I think that if you want to run a null sec alliance, you better have the manpower to get the freighters down there with escort teams. You know? I think jump freighters, filaments have killed this game. Now, before jump freighters, there were carrier runs, but they could have just patched that, so carriers couldn't be cargo haulers anymore. Like, there's really no way to attack enemy supply lines. But you can attack an enemy ratting operations, which is what I'm doing, right? I'm just going to go swoop down on that. You rob everything along the way when you're returning to low sec. But, yeah. I just don't like jump freighters. Never did. I don't like filaments as well because they let... Not because it lets people into your system. I like that. Because it takes away from the low sec PvPers that normally would camp people trying to get into the null sec systems. Which of course means that pirates have now turned way more to ganking than they used to on freighters and stuff. Like I said, always start looting right away if there's nobody in the system. I've been putting my drones down unless somebody comes in. Don't want to lose them. This is my last set. Let's see if I can just turn my ship a little bit. Okay. Just want to have my ship pointing in the right direction. Yeah. I do like they took away interdiction nullification. At least blanket nullification. But then again, does that really matter when you have these filaments? I do like these ESSs though. Like, I can't wait to try to start robbing reserve banks with a fleet of 20 people and all like Brutixes or something. Just chilling. Right here. Actually, I think thoraxes would be the right way. Because it's just cheap as hell. You could tier 1 everything. And you would go out to some like totally dead region of Fountain here that nobody cares about and just start robbing all these reserve banks. Like, I don't think they would do anything, man. They would never be able to get a response scene. Just avoid like the really big ones that are like 40 bill plus, because obviously there'll be a response for those. Alright, I'm going to pause this while this goes on. Well, I guess I'll do a debriefing for this video. So I think you guys pretty much saw everything there really is to know about this. I don't see there'd be any reason to make more videos on it either. So I get like a crazy like 500 million bank heist, which has almost happened. I got 220 something once. But anyway, that being said, when you're in this pirate space, okay, this is not, nobody has sovereignty here. Real PvPers hang out here, okay? So there's only 2 ways you really want to do this. If there's only 1 pilot docked in each system, which you can usually tell just by going through D-scan, you just keep blasting through every gate as fast as you can. Okay? Start checking everybody's history, how old they are. There's a 15-year-old, 8-year-old pilot, okay? So if I don't see him, I know he's probably docked, but he could be at the keyboard telling his friends that I'm coming through, okay? Okay, I'm still only seeing 1 character. Let's just keep going, keep going, keep going. And the moment you see 2 or more, okay, it's usually a tackle and a DPS in this kind of space. So that's when you have to back up and, okay, now there's 2. And there's only 1 gate he could have came from. So what I'm going to do, okay, so capsule, I'm going to keep moving. It means they're in a fight somewhere. And it means that these are the killers. So I'm warping straight to the nearest moon. I'm getting out of here. Okay, 2 capsules. They're probably being followed by something. So I'm going to go cloak up and AFK, okay? Imicus is a rookie ship. Shit, bodies are hitting the floor somewhere, okay? So guess what? Point my ship this way and AFK. I haven't seen any action, but here's what we're going to do. Okay, this is why I come through Syndicate space. I saw 2 pods in a rookie ship, okay? So bodies were hitting the floor. So I'm going to go dock up, okay? I'm also going to teach you about normal stations. Maybe a lot of you haven't. New bros who went straight out to PanFam or Goon Swarm don't know how normal stations work. They're actually quite dangerous if you're not familiar with it. This is an easy station, though. There's some stations that eject you beyond the dock. Alright, so what we're going to do, we're going to go out in our own rookie ship, okay? We're going to go scout a couple of systems out. I want to know what caused all those capsules. What the hell? My screen is blacked out. Okay. I guarantee you this person is docked here. Alright, let's leave this ship. They don't even know what I'm in. Let's get ourselves a rookie ship. I want to see. I'm going to probably go out. I'm going to pause the video while I do. I'm going to go out at least 4 systems. Okay, there's been nobody for 3 jumps, so I'm going to go back and leapfrog. Okay? I leapfrog my way out. Alright, so about on docking, okay? There's no tether. So sometimes people, especially when there's only 1 station in the whole system, okay, they want to undock is with you and try and pop you. So if that happens, I just control spacebar, stop the warp, and redock, and literally go on another character. Because I have people that do that in Syndicate space, in 1 station space, will do that all fucking night. You might want to log on the next day and call it a night. Alright, I didn't see anything for 3 jumps, so I think I'm actually safe to burn all the way out here. Now, 1 system that usually is a problem for some reason is this 8VSJ system, but I didn't see anybody there this time. The next one is 3MOG. If you pass these 2 systems, you can get to Pharrell very easy. After that, your main danger is smart bombing battleships through low-sec. But we're going to unload these credits right away. Okay? Alright, nobody here. Missed the other person coming in, thank God. Alright, so when I reach this system here, I'm going to ping off a Celestial if there's anybody in system, in case I have a drag bubble set up on the gate. With a pre-overheated afterburner, 100 AM, 100 MN. So I'm close enough to the gate, I'll just crash it. When there's nobody in the system, just go, 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 go. Alright, we're 2 jumps from 3 Mog. Ships destroyed. None. Should be okay then. Wow, this map used to be very yellow back in the day. I'm telling you, it's because of filaments. So it used to happen back in the day before filaments. If you didn't play before then, was people actually had to travel to fuck around a nullsec. Okay. Horde space would just be yellow everywhere along this whole region when I did ships destroyed in the last hour. And before the era of jump freighters, there would be ships destroyed everywhere going out into null. Let's take a look at this guy. Okay, that's an old pilot. We're going to ping off a Celestial. It is 3 Mog, and I have died here before. Not on this character, but I've died here before. Okay. Vargas. Interesting. And it's not within range of the gate. So I'm probably safe to jump this one. Because a battleship is going to get to the gate in time to get on a kill mail. So if he was like spotting the gate, you see the tractor unit, he's ratting, okay? If he was sitting here spotting a gate, he'd want to get on the kill mail and he wouldn't be in a battleship, okay? He'd be in something a lot faster, just to hit me with a Horgon or something. So I know I'm safe to keep moving. Just keep going, gate to gate, gate to gate. I'm through the worst system already. I guess technically we do pay attention to D85. I've never had a problem though in this pipe. I've had a problem coming into D85 but never going out. Okay, I want to get near that. We're going to go to a moon within the same range of that gate. Okay. And then we're going to cloak off of it. Okay, somebody bought a character, so he's probably not a threat. 35 days, not a threat. I'm going to look these people up. We'll see if they no kills, he's not a threat. Constantine Torin. Wish he could spell Constantine right. Well, then again, I couldn't put my name as Salahuddin because somebody already took it. K-O-N-S-C-A. K-O-N-S-C-A. N-T-I-N. N-T-I-N. Oh. Alright, he's never killed anything of note. Sofon Nelir Tikim. He only has one kill in this region. And that was December 5th. Sofon Nelir. Sofon Nelir. Okay, this is totally safe. Let's get out of here. Oh boy. I should be fine. I want to look for any warp disruptors that are deployed. I don't see any. I should be able to go straight to this. Now, if they have eyes on the other side or for some reason a fleet right here, it's not going to be in anything that can lock me fast enough unless they have a Dramiel with them. With drones attached to decloak me, because I'm an MWD cloak. Okay. I'm going to pretend there is something there just so you see how exactly how it's done. Okay. So let's say there was something really crazy here. Okay. Now that we're in low sex. Okay. What I would do is find the thing, okay, that is the celestial that is mostly in my range of view. In this case, my ship is pointing this way. Okay, and there's nothing pointing this way, unfortunately. This is a regional gate, but pretend it wasn't a regional gate and it was small. And this wasn't the closest thing to my direction. I would hit a line, okay? Immediately, I hit my MWD and cloak, okay? At 75%, I break and I warp, and I go into warp instantly. So I'm going to cut the video for now, because there's nothing left to see. Happy heisting!